Welcome to B. Taylor Outdoors. I'm Ben. Today, Belle and I are running a couple of blinds. They're pretty challenging, so you're going to want to stay tuned. Like I said, we're about to run a couple of blinds, but first, I want y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've got a bunch of hunting videos coming up this year, or I hope to have a bunch of hunting videos coming up this year. Also, comment down below, let me know, do you like the new style that I'm kind of doing where I talk over the videos a little bit? Because that's what we're going to do with this one. If you haven't seen the last video, I'll put it up here. It's where we ran a hunt test as test dog, and I kind of talked over it, talked about what I messed up on, what I did good on, what Belle did good, what she messed up on, things like that. So, like I said, comment down below if you like the new style. But now, let's get into the setup. All right. So, blinds I've got set up. First blind is going to be right of that hay bale. 1 second. Right of that hay bale. And it's going to be probably about 25 yards further past it. So kind of a square straight down the hill, but then it kind of turns into a side hill. She's got to get through 2 different patches of cover. The first one's kind of square. The second one's a little bit square as well, but that big side hill is what I'm looking at the end. So, but now let's move over to the other blind. So, like I said earlier, these are going to cross. So, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a hay bale up on the edge of the hill up there. It's just right of it. But now, she's got to hold the side hill. It's not square. The cover's not square. Then she's going to get down on the bottom and hold a side hill going the other direction, going up, and also angle through 2 different pieces of cover as well. So, she's been running pretty good blinds lately. I just want to see if she's still going to be running pretty good blinds. But let's go ahead and get her out. Here. All right, so right now, I'm getting her lined up.
Here. Here. Sit. Good. Right there. Good. Back.
So first it looks like it's a good initial line. Gave her that cast. It was not a very good initial line.
No,
so
here.
Tried to give her 1 cast to get her on the line again. She didn't take it, so I brought her back in. I probably should have actually brought her in
here
after the first whistle and not trying to give that cast. Now it's going to take me a second to get her lined up because now she's kind of bugging a little bit. So I'm going to try to get her lined up again. It's going to take a second.
Here. Sit. Good, right there. Good. Back.
All right, that's a lot better line, or initial line. Still wanted to fall down the hill. She didn't want to take that angle. Not the best cast, but she did improve her line. This was a really good cast. But right about there, there's a road that cuts up kind of to the running from left to right. And she saw that little opening and tried to take it. Trying to stay on the road.
Here.
So
here.
Right now I'm calling her
here.
back, giving her a little collar pressure.
Here.
Trying to improve that line. Good cast. And I think that should be about it right there.
There you go. Move the camera real quick.
So First blind wasn't bad, had a couple of cast refusals, but like you saw, brought her back in, gave her a little collar pressure. She corrected her line a little bit better. Wasn't a great blind, but I think she's got something out of this, or at least I hope she did. So now let's see the second blind. And remember, we're taking and crossing the line of the blind for the first one. So now you've got a little bit more suction and that side hill's gotten a little bit harder. So let's go ahead and see what it is.
Here. Sit. Drop. Here.
So I want you to notice that cover right there in front of us. It's probably going to be an issue for us.
Sit. Good. Good. Back. No.
And
No.
that's what I thought. So brought her back in because she didn't have a very good initial line.
You're not cutting through that side. You gotta go through the cover.
Try it again.
Here. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Good. No. Here. Good. Right there. Good. Back.
Lot better initial line there. She's still going to want to fall down that hill towards the end. Takes a really nice cast there, cuts through right through that cover on that corner, but then wants to dig right up the hill. So we didn't learn a lot from the first blind. I should have stopped her sooner after that first whistle. I shouldn't have let her run as long as I did.
Here. Here.
Giving some collar pressure
Here.
to bring her back in.
Here.
Get that nice angle back cast across the side hill. Still not perfect, but I think that was the cast that we needed. And right there.
Atta girl. She didn't want to hold that side hill.
Like I said, she did not want to hold that side hill at all.
Atta girl.
So I want to thank y'all for watching. If y'all haven't already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed like I asked you to earlier, please go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget, their season never ends.